Here's my Lash Map Tracker app that I built and vibe coded with Replit. So to understand this first, I have to give you a quick introduction to Lashify. So Lashify is a do-it-yourself lash extension kit, and you apply tiny strips of lashes called gossamers to your lash. And so you can see that they're each kind of short, and there's a bunch of different styles, colors, lengths. And when you make a set of them together, it's called the Lash map. So when I apply these, I want to be able to take a picture of them. I want to know how long the map lasted, and I want to be able to go back and see what choices I made so I can recreate a look. So with Replit, I vibe coded this in just a few hours. So first we'll sign in. Replit has its own authentication system, so all I had to do was ask it to add authentication, and it did. And then here you can see is the home page. So it's counting the number of applications I've done, calculating the average wear time, and has cards for each of the different applications that I've already added. You can see that I can add a new application. I can choose a photo. I can crop to just the eyes. And then I can choose which lashes I actually was wearing. And this was the place where I really wanted to do some design thinking. I wanted to think about how can I make it as fast as possible to put in a lash map. And I actually worked with Replit and AI to come up with this design. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose a lash and a width. But one of the things it does is it will remember my last selection. So if I wore the same lash in a few places, I can go ahead and enter it more than once. And then if I had some that were different, I can just do one click and then quickly add in the rest of them. Another part of Lashify is the sticky mascara called Bond. And you can put on more than one coat of the same type. So I used Black Whisper Light twice, White Whisper Light once, and I finish it off with Water Poof. I'll have to correct that typo. I've added in a way to add notes, and it'll automatically set it to today's date. When I go ahead and save it, it's doing some, you can see there's a bug here where these are in the wrong order, but you can see it's gone ahead and actually marked yesterday's map as removed, or this morning's map as removed, which is one of the functionality that I added. That's the basics of it, but there's a little bit more. I've added it in so you can click through, you can delete a map if you want to, and I've even added in and track your lash maps, what's new. And all of this is saved in a database and works per authentication. So we've got multiple users. We've got about a dozen users using it, and only a few of them have actually created lash maps, but this is a real live app that is out there in the world now. And I created it in just a few hours, vibe coding with Replit. So I'm going to show you how.